minutes away, 2 minutes away to fill out this paperwork. So first of all, I just learned a lot. I'm literally losing my shit in there. I'm hysterical. Like, I'm hot, I'm cold, I'm about to throw up. I didn't realize that this was going to make me feel like this. I didn't know it was going to make me feel my fucking pockets are hanging out of my dress. Jesus Christ. I didn't know it was going to make me feel like this. Like, I don't know. I just don't have any faith in the court system. Like, it's so screwed up that people can do this and never be punished and ruin somebody's fucking life. Like, completely destroy a person. They can't even function and take care of themselves from the freaking trauma. Which way am I going? I had to get out of there. I can't stand there because I'm going to throw up. First of all, this is absolutely legal for me to do, obviously, but like, I had to talk to somebody and that tore my nerves up. I wasn't expecting to have to explain while I'm trying to file a fucking lawsuit. Like, it's none of your business, but I understand that they have to answer questions. Ask me questions to figure out the best way to help me. I just didn't realize that it was going to upset me as bad. I'm literally fucking shaking in there. I can't breathe. My throat closed up. There's little people in there. Is that it? The fucking time. I thought so. I thought that a wife and a husband, especially if they're business partners, they're 50-50 share owners in that business because they're married. And she does work there. She's the primary person that ordered all of her stock, that organized all of it. I didn't realize this was going to make me this emotional. It just feels like I'm like ripping the band-aid. Like, Reope had to work for them. Like, it just put all of this pressure and doesn't matter. Fuck that. Where's I might have to let y'all go because I don't know what's going on with my GPS. I'm so sick of this. This is what I'm talking about. Like, I did a 14-minute drive to a damn library. I guess I'm gonna pull over and start working on this paperwork. Law and Order building. What's that for? I just want to make sure that I get this stuff right. If I mess it up, there's no going back. They said there was a damn library down here. I didn't see no damn library. I'm gonna go super slow and make sure this isn't crying, but like, I think that's it. And there's nobody there. That's not open. She said that their court docket is backed up about 3 to 4 weeks right now. When they tell you that, though, you need to be prepared before you file. Do not file and then think that you're going to have time to get your evidence together, because court does not work like that. When they call you and say, hey, or when they set the court date, that's your court date. You got to be there. Oh, God. I told her, I said, they owe me thousands of dollars for my paycheck already. Oh my God, something happened to that car, y'all. The damn wheel looked like it was about to come off. It was in a crash recently. Complaint for money owed. It's the magistrate's summons. This is when they're gonna serve him. It says a small claim action has been commenced against you. And all of these have to be marked the same because they need multiple copies. This is a military service, civil relief thing, neither one of them were in the military. Quite the opposite. They're both criminals. Oh shit. Damn, I wonder if you can just rank colleges. And I don't know if there's a college right there that I can. That I've been looking at that college actually. They have all of the classes that I want, and financial aid will pay for it. It's just how am I gonna pay my fucking bills when I'm not working? Okay, and this is my certificate, my taxpayer identification ID thing. You have to give them like all of your personal information and stuff too. Oh, I can't breathe. Lord, please help me. All right. I need a library. So it looks like we're going to have to wait till in the morning. Because, I mean, I guess I can sit there and do it. Let me just sit here and fucking do it. It's going to take me a while. At least an hour. Because it's very complex. I'm going to go all the way over here to this public park and mind my business. Sit here and cry if I need to. That's what I'm worried about. Is that I'm going to fucking get hysterical. This is just opening up all kinds of wounds that I didn't even realize. Like, this really affects me. I'm so fucking sick of everybody else causing me problems. Their issues causing me problems. Seriously. I never asked for this. I asked for a job. And I was damn good at my job. And I worked my butt off. And this is crazy. And I wonder how many young girls over there have already been affected by this. I know at least a dozen. And they don't know better. That's the thing. They're not like me. You know what I mean? They don't recognize their rights. They don't even know their rights. Some of them girls have been treated like shit since birth. They're not the type of girls that have had wonderful lives. Sorry, I got wedgies. You know what I mean? It's heartbreaking. Oh, I can't even use my computer. Good luck with that. I wish I had a pencil to do this first. Let me cut this off because I don't need to run that. So you're going to get 3 different things. Actually 4. So it's your magistrate summons, your certification, I can't say it, y'all, of taxpayer ID, your number, your social is going to go on here. All of your information is going to go on here. Service member, military, civil. So it's the Service Member Civil Relief Act Declaration. Now, if one of my perpetrators, if one of the defendants were in the military, I'm assuming that the military might, appoint an attorney to represent the defendant in military service. So that's one good thing for you guys. If you're ex-military, if somebody sues you, at least you get a free attorney. Now, this is the complaint for money owed. This is what he will be served with. So he will see a copy of what I wrote. I don't want to start with that. I'm going to throw up. Let's just do this because I know they're not both part of the military. So this is Rockingham County. Hold on one second. Oh, I know how to spell that. Damn, Brooke. You ain't that dumb. So I'm the plaintiff. And actually, I'm going to need to grab my address real quick. Let me find I need the, so my information goes at the very top and the defendant is going to go down here. So whoever you're suing is going to go right there. Yours is going to go at the top and theirs is going to go at the bottom. They're going to be under defendant. You're going to be under plaintiff. Now, as they told me, I can list wife and husband in a civil suit, so that's what I'm going to do. Both of their names are going to be listed because, in my opinion, they are both not only responsible, but also both perpetrators. Does the man or the woman's name come first? Does anybody know? Any of my females in here, like one of the Hollies or Rachel? Oh, Rachel, do you know if, like, you know how, like, you get mail and it'll be like to Mrs. and Mrs. blah blah, or Mrs. and Mr. Is it the man's name that comes first? Hey, or is it the woman? I think it's the husband. Me too. So we're gonna do, and I'm actually gonna list their address to be served at their business. I do have their home address. I have multiple homes addresses for them. That's how I was able to find one of their last apartments that they live in, and found out that they owed their apartment manager thousands of dollars. I called them up. Hey, you're the real estate company that rented to the Carpinos, right? You know what I mean? Like, property manager. There you go. No, I'm not going to list that stuff in this. Of course, I'm not going to be talking about their business in court when it comes to that. But it speaks a lot about their character. Alright, so I've got their names listed. So it says, I understand, under the penalty of perjury, declare the following to be true. As of the current date, I have personal knowledge that the defendant above is in the military service. Nope. I have personal knowledge that the defendant named above is not in the military service. Correct. We're going to go with B. We're going to X marks the spot, because I know that neither one of them are in the military. As of the current date, I have not received a copy of a military order from the defendant named blah, 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 blah. Have not. Because he's not the defendant name relating to state activity duty member, North Carolina National Guard, or service similar to the state active duty member of the National Guard. I have not. Did not use the Service Members Civil Right Relief Act website to determine the defendant's federal military use. I did not use. It's asking me how I know they're not in the military. Well, I'm just assuming, but come on, man. Hold on. I'm just going to write, I'm assuming. Because they own a business. I'm assuming, due to the fact that they own half of downtown freaking Eden, North Carolina, that neither one of them have ever been service members in North Carolina. And this is for, oh, they're not even from this state. That's how I know. It says, received a copy of defendant member of the North Carolina National Guard. They're not from here. They just moved here 2 years ago. They are not from North Carolina. Both defendants own multiple. Hold on a second. Oh, hello, Nemedian. I hope you're doing well today. I can't remember If they moved, they are from another. Sorry. STATE. Known location before. In Florida, Georgia. Hold on 1 second. I gotta look up one more state. So I wrote, they are not from North Carolina. Both defendants own multiple businesses in the Eden area. They are from another state. And include Florida, Georgia, and Michigan. Those just are the states that I've been able to track them through. So, to my basic knowledge, both were never in the service. Hold on 1 second. So, that's that. Fill that out. All right, let's see. Date. Damn, what is the date? 17th. This is going to be that they're going to try to say that I was a sex worker and I was a stripper, and it doesn't matter. That doesn't justify you sexually harassing me for months and driving me into the freaking ground, driving me crazy and pestering me and sexually harassing me and trying to coerce me and break me down little by little. I don't give a crap if I was the biggest hooker on earth. No means no. Matter of fact, when someone comes to you and tells you that they're trying to do the right things in life, you don't discourage them from doing that ever. That makes you a horrible piece of you know what. All right, let's fill out this. So that is fully complete. You're going to sign and date at the bottom. This is my certification of tax ID number. This is my personal information, my social security. If I win money, the court is absolutely going to take taxes out of that money. So this is what this is for. This is for them to decide how much exactly to rob me of. I'm joking. You're going to put the county, not the city. Don't get them mixed up. They're two different things. I struggle with that really bad. Hey, Nina. I'm not a cougar. I'm a good girl. Oh, my God. Andrew Tate was arrested, y'all. I eat my words. I don't know. And then I started doing some digging on him last night, too. I was watching some old videos of things that he said. Apparently, one of his first girl, that's what he calls the first escort he ever coerced into selling her body on a webcam. She was only 15 when he started dating her. We're going to have a talk at 2 on that one day, but I can't deal with that today because it literally, I have so much on my plate. Let's see. Name as shown on your income tax return. This does not mean that if your nickname is Kitty Boo Boo Kitty Fuck, you can put Boo Boo Kitty Fuck. You have to put your government name on these papers. Otherwise, they're not going to be filed properly. The court will dismiss the entire case because you wanted to go by, Camel Toe instead of Curtis. okay? You gotta go by your name, babe. Name as shown on your income tax return. Please print or type. It needs to be clear, legible, not sloppy handwriting. Act like you care. I don't have a business name. We're going to put my P.O. box address because that's all I have. Let me find that address again. Hold on one second. Classification. Partnership, trust estate, limited liability company, or questions. I do have an Instagram. I think it's Breezy Briefs with Brooke, but I never get on there, you guys. I literally am so busy that I never have a time to, hell, lately, even make content. You're going to write your social security number. Lucky for me, my parents beat that into my head. I do not have one, so you don't have to write it. Of 24. We're going to sign and date this. Let me make sure the number shown. Under the penalties of perjury, I certify that the number shown on this form is my correct taxpayer identification number. I am not subject to backup withholding. I am a U.S. citizen, U.S. person for federal tax purposes. You are considered a U.S. person if you are a partnership, corporation, company, association, created or organized in the United States under the laws of the United States. Once again, I am not, so I'm thinking that I'm an individual. That's the most likely choice, but I don't know. So that one's filled out. We'll ask questions when we get in there. Now, this is for him to be served, and when I write on this, you are going to have to go through every single copy. There is 1, 2, geez, I can't even tell you. 1, 3, 4, 5. Stab this into the paper. I'm gonna make sure they're even so that, see, I can tell they're not even. When it goes through, it needs to get in the right line, so. What is on the back of this? Oh, wow, there's shit on the back, too. Jesus, this is going to be hard. Trying to line it up with the page in front of it, the white, but it's not really lining up. The white paper is actually bigger. I'm just going to pull it over and try to make it as even as possible. It's a little off track, but defendant. Oh, I got it lined up really good. Okay. So we're going to do the same thing. We're going to put the defendant's name, which was the 2 employers. We're going to put my information, which is under plaintiff. And we're going to put the county that it's in. Let me see if it went through. I'm going to hold it. No. She didn't even give me the ink. Oh, this is the ink one. This is the ink one. Never mind. I'm freaking out for nothing. Let me see. I thought that this was ink paper. That makes sense now. I was like, how is there something on the back if, y'all. So I'm going to write my name. I'm sorry, y'all. My service, I'm in the middle of nowhere. That's why. I'm rewriting this address for my P.O. box. They're probably going to have to send me all kinds of stuff in the mail. Defendants. Thank you, Megan. Like, they need to have some, like, I think you can buy oxygen